Hello, my lovelies. Okay, so I just got done shuffling and we split it to the Four of Wands. And that means that it is time for your manifestations to come in, but that means that it is also time for you to truly, truly surrender. Okay, as 9:49 on the timer, it is time to end the cycles that came with your past life. It's time to finally truly surrender and release all the things, all the doubts, all the habits, all the addictions, all the people, all the places, all the mindsets that held you back from this Four of Wands, okay? From this abundance, from this, like, your fairy tale life, okay? Again, I'm hearing, like, rags to riches, but I'm specifically hearing, it's like whoever you are, you're feeling very, very uncomfortable at the moment, but it's almost like there's not necessarily any physical, there may be some physical reasons to like be uncomfortable, but it's almost like you're finally tapping into realizing that the abundance comes from within. It's all a mindset. 101 on the timer, okay? You are mirroring, again, with 1111, like this is the 1111 card, okay? This is every area of your life finally reaching its manifestations, okay? And I feel like this is the moment, like the energy I'm getting, because the weather is what kind of made me want to sit down. I was just sitting outside and there was a storm rolling in, but it kept like coming and going and coming and going. 1, 2, 3 on the timer. It couldn't decide, like it seemingly like couldn't decide if it was ready to fully surrender and release like the storm and let all of the rain out, okay? With that, I feel you are being guided to surrender to this uncomfortableness, to surrender to this new peace, this new beginning, okay? Like, I know you feel like you're brand new and you're stepping into this. No, you're not brand new. Your whole life has been preparing you for this, okay? This has been a long time coming, okay? 151 on the timer. So again, like mirrored numbers, okay? But you're finally mirroring to the universe that you are ready for joy and peace and celebration and support and harmony, as well as, again, 202 on the timer, as well as like financial support and collaborations and like business ideas and things, okay? Whoa. What is this and why is it flipped upside down? Okay, 5 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, the 2 of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, interestingly enough, what was that? With the World and the Well. Okay, I was kind of, when I stopped to rechannel this, okay, I was getting love, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. So with that, I'm seeing it's like if you are in some sort of divine pairing, twin flame, mirrored soul connection, and again, use your discernment. There is a difference between lust and limerence and love, okay? They're very different energies. If you think you are in a twin flame connection, let me clarify for you real quick. A twin flame is going to be almost, not an exact, but a very similar mirror to you as far as your upbringing, your childhood, your trauma, your habits, your thinking, okay? That means that you guys, twin flames, theoretically are 2 souls split into, or was 1 soul split into 2 bodies, 2 vessels, okay? With that, you're going to be exact mirrors of each other. So you need to understand that the energy that you carry is going to be the energy that your partner carries. So look at them as a mirror. If they have a habit or a behavior or something that they're doing that you don't like, 3, 2, 1 on the timer, look to yourself and see where the shift needs to be made, because I guarantee you are making the same thought patterns or processes within yourself, but as long as you are looking to the other person to fix it or change it rather than looking within yourself, it's not going to get where you want it to go. So with that, I'm seeing this connection, and again, to clarify, this is not somebody that you've constantly gone back and forth with, 3, 4, 5 on the timer. This is not somebody that's ever physically abused you or verbally abused you or mistreated you. This is somebody who seemingly, it's like right person, wrong time. It's like there was 353 on the timer. It's like there was either like addictions or habits or wounding or like childhood trauma or generational karma or societal issues like age gap, long distance, cultural differences, religious differences, okay? Things of that nature. Maturity as well, you know, that goes with the age gap and everything. With that, I'm seeing the both of you have finally surrendered this lack mentality, this cup half empty mentality, these toxic tendencies. Again, I'm getting heavy, like, throat chakra, like releasing, like maybe like smoking, vaping, drinking, something like that, 432 on the timer, that has really, really silenced you or suppressed your emotions, okay? Because this is all about surrender and release and getting comfortable and understanding that where you're going now, 444 on the timer, is so divinely protected that you are, like, for the first time in your life, you're not going to have to suppress your emotions or avoid your emotions through substances or habits or behaviors or things that no longer serve you, because 456 on the timer, in this new lifetime, like, one, not only are you so divinely protected, but it's like, oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought. Okay, with that, it's like you're so divinely protected that it's a life that you're not going to want to run away from. Okay, 515 on the timer. There it is. It's like you're finally creating a life that you no longer want to run away from. And so with that, if you had any addictions, you're not going to need them where you're going. So you're being asked to not temporarily, but to finally surrender these things and know, like, again, with the full moon tonight, like, and again, for the next 3 days, like, this is all about surrender, releasing, removing any final stagnant lower vibration energies from your energetic field that no longer serve you, so you can step into your divine lifetime. 543 on the timer, your highest timeline. The wheel of fortune is turning. I feel like it's almost like one of those like old school like crank down like windows I'm seeing, and it's like for the first time, it's like you've been stuck in this hot car, 5:55 on the timer, and it's like even the crank was like broken and janky, but you finally figured it out. And it's like for the first time in your whole life, you're finally getting a breeze to come through, and you can take a breath of fresh air. 6:06 on the timer. Wow, and I'm getting all these confirmation burps. Goodness. With that, I'm seeing it's like you're finally ready to step into and surrender and like step into this freedom of this authenticity, and knowing that you have a very, very, very valuable place on this earth, okay? No matter what you call it, no matter what you believe in created this earth, okay? Whatever created this earth in all of its glory and everything that it came with, it also decided that it needed one of you, okay? So don't doubt that was for a reason, okay? You were meant to come onto this earth to fill the cracks within your generational wells, to fill it back up, maybe even with your own tears at one point, but now you are entering the timeline where you are never going to be lacking for anything again, okay? It's like you're never going to have to be like seeking for anything emotionally or like support-wise emotionally ever again. Like this is financially taken care of, emotionally taken care of, the house, the home, the car, the trips, the travel, the abundance. It's like it is time for you to truly surrender to who you are without any hindrance whatsoever, so that you can finally also align with your divine purpose as well as your divine partner. Okay, so with that, I'm seeing if you are the feminine, there is a masculine here that is going to be coming in here very, very soon with some sort of communication, because again, like you, he's finally surrendering to, like, I'm seeing like the Two of Wands is like mind decision, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but also Virgo, Taurus with this as well. And so it's like they're in this they're in their mind about it finally, but they're no longer avoiding their mind about it, or like their emotions about it, or their thoughts about it. Whereas like I feel like previously they like stepped into like a little bit too much of that masculine energy, and we're trying too hard to just like work, avoid, like a very emotionally avoidant masculine here. And you may have been doing the same through like other habits as well, okay? With that, I am seeing there is some sort of like rapid moving communication coming in towards the Empress, oh my gosh, who he also views as a star, and he is ready to finally fight for victory with. I feel like this communication has something to do with either like, again, some sort of like toxic habit, a possible third party, or just like simply like perceiving this connection incorrectly. Like almost like, yeah, again, heavy on the Aquarius. Whoa, okay, wow. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, this masculine who has seemingly taken a very, very long time with all of this passion to come forward with it. Again, heavy Taurus, Virgo energy, very earth sign. Whoa, okay, has realized what they could create with you. The beautiful abundance, like it's almost like they're daydreaming about you, okay? But at the same time, they're simultaneously like kind of beating themselves out for locking themselves out in the cold and for having listened to like other people's opinions about this. Now, I'm not saying malicious opinions, but I am saying just like misguided judgments, okay? People that didn't quite understand the severity or like the intensity of this kind of connection, okay? With that, I do see with the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups here, and the Death card with the Sun and the Fool, this masculine has done the work. They've done the work to balance themselves out, to be your equal partner, your divine partner, your soulmate, your past life connection, okay? To undergo the transformations needed to illuminate this connection and finally take a leap of faith towards it, okay? King of Cups, like, and Eight of Pentacles. Like, I'm getting there may be some sort of, like, financial obstacles in the way, but I am seeing that this, oh my gosh, with the Lovers and the Strength and the Knight of Swords, like, I'm seeing regardless, okay, and the Ten of Pentacles, it's like this masculine is realizing that without you, there is no abundance, and they're ready, again, like divine partners, to come and step into that divine abundance, okay? If you'd like to book a personal, more accurate reading to clarify, the link is in my bio, but oh my gosh, is this masculine coming in? Surprise.